Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here I am with another Armored Warfare replay. I am your host, the Mighty Bjorn, and we are doing a hardcore PvE operation on Kodiak. I am platooned up here with Caps, and he has his T-64A 69. Rexall is also rocking out the T-64A. Natalia is rocking out a Type 59-2A, and Mitigator is rocking out the XM800T Law. And I am rocking out the new prize tank from the Age of Rage Battle Path. This is the M50 Ontos. Ontos also being Greek for Thane. So here we are, we're about ready to get started. Give you a quick look at the vehicle. It's a very tiny vehicle, has a good camouflage factor. It was actually meant to be air transportable and lightweight. So let's begin. The M50 Ontos is a light armored tank destroyer. Development of the M50 Ontos would begin in the 1950s, originally aimed for service with the U.S. Army. But the U.S. Army would instead opt for M151 Jeeps with the M40 recoilless rifle, or the M113 ACAV. The M113 ACAV actually is in game at Tier 3 and is also a tank destroyer. However, the United States Marine Corps would look at the Ontos and would adopt the vehicle into limited numbers. It would enter in service in 1956, and it would remain in service until 1969. A total of 297 vehicles would enter service. The Ontos originally designed to be an air-portable tank destroyer much like the M56 Scorpion. However, the United States Marine Corps would use the Ontos as a direct-fire infantry support vehicle, and it was considered to be used in great success by the Marine Corps. The Ontos is armed with 6 M40A1 recoilless rifles. Each M40A1 has an M2 spotting rifle, or spotting machine gun. And there is also a pintle-mounted M1911 Browning 30 caliber machine gun. But I have also seen photographs of the Browning 30 caliber replaced by an M52 or M52. Don't mind me, I'm rubbish. The M2 50 caliber machine gun. The Ontos weighs in at 8.5 tons and is powered by a GM 6-cylinder inline petrol engine. The engine produces 145 horsepower. I know that sounds extremely weak, but consider this thing weighs as much as a car does. Okay, maybe a little more than a car. Maybe closer to a pickup truck. The Ontos would see service in Vietnam, as well as the Dominican Civil War. The M50 wouldn't see any anti-tank action in Vietnam, but the Ontos would be credited for destroying 2 L-60L light tanks, as well as destroying an AMX-13. So there you go. The things a Marine can do with his anti-tank vehicle when he needs to. Now I'm going to throw out a couple facts here. We got plenty of time about the about the M50. The M40A1 recoilless rifles are actually labeled 106 millimeter, but are really 105 millimeter guns. The reason why the guns and the munition is labeled as 106 is at the time the U.S. Army had the 105 millimeter L7 cannon in service with our main battle tanks, and the ammunition look very similar. However, the recoilless rifle cannot use the 105 millimeter ammunition from the L7A1 gun.
Enemy destroyed.
There we go. Give him 6 blasts right to the face like some kind of quick draw western. Actually, that was only 4. And now we're going to try to run away. Now the vehicle in real life is crewed by 3 people. A commander/gunner. He does both jobs. A loader.
Identify target. Hostile.
Loader's in a very particular situation here. I'll get into that in a bit. And a driver. Now, with that being said, the loader cannot load the guns inside the vehicle.
Identify target.
Instead, he has to dismount from the vehicle to load the 6 recoilless rifles and obviously the spotting machine guns. Now, that being said, in Armored Warfare, this actually is a crew of 2, which is the commander and the loader. I'm not sure why they did that though. Maybe because the loader would have to dismount. Who knows? Now there's also variants and upgrades. One variant was the T-55 APC. It was supposed to carry 5 infantry. It never entered production, however, a prototype was made. There was also the T-56, which was a stretched version of the Ontos, and it was to carry 8 infantry.
Identify target. Hostile tank.
However, both of those were scrapped. There was also, in the 1960s, a brief study to replace the M40 recoilless guns with a revolver-style auto-loading 105mm main gun. Project was also scrapped. Now, there's another thing. There was an upgrade for the Ontos, and it was mostly an engine upgrade. I don't have the specific information here in front of me, but essentially they replaced the engine, the petrol engine, with a more powerful petrol engine. And actually, some upgrades would take place. It'd be known as the M50 A1. However, not all vehicles were actually replaced. Looks like we're going to go a little may go a little long here. We will see. Now, in Armored Warfare, this is a Tier 4 premium tank destroyer. That being said, it's got 6 guns. Each gun can be reloaded individually or all at once. Each gun is fired individually, but you can actually unload the guns as fast as you pull the trigger. I wouldn't recommend this at range due to the poor accuracy of the guns. For a tank destroyer, actually, as far as I'm aware of, this actually has the worst accuracy of all the tank destroyers. And it's also got a pretty bad aim time, making its use as a sniper very limited. However, if the rubber meets the road and you have to get close, don't mind getting up in someone's face and unloading the 6 barrels of paint. Okay, so other things is the vehicle is fairly fast. It does actually have a limited turret. It's not a full turret.
Target destroyed.
You can see once again there, I unloaded a bunch of the guns. It does have a small size. The armor is very thin and unreliable. Do not count on bouncing anything, not even auto cannons. However, every once in a while you do get a weird bounce. And I do mean weird. We're getting to the end of the replay here.
Identify.
In all honesty, it's not an excellent vehicle. I would not consider this vehicle excellent by any stretch of the imagination. However, that being said, this vehicle is damn fun. It does work as a sniper when you need it to, and getting up in someone's face and unloading all the guns feels pretty good, man. And there we go. That's the end of the replay. We got the win.
Stop them, but we certainly crippled their efforts to expand.
And now I'm going to pull up the match end results here. So I would deal 10,000 damage. Well, it's 10,067, but who's counting? Spotted 6 enemy vehicles. Really don't want to spot, but I did throw some optics on this. And destroyed 8 enemy vehicles. Got myself a blue star. And I would be top damage overall. And I would have just a little bit of spotting. The reason I put optics on this vehicle is so that way, if a vehicle is trying to ambush me, there's a chance for me to spot it and try to get away, or at least get the guns loaded, aimed, and prepared to unload the 6 barrels in their face. Depending upon the situation, it's all situational dictation. But anyway, folks, that is the United States Marine Corps' M50 Ontos, aka the Thane. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you again for the next one.